I now want to bring in Ukraine's ambassador to the U.S., Oksana Markarova. Thank you so much, Ambassador, for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kristen, for having me.
I want to start off just by getting your reaction, of course, to President Biden saying that it's premature for Ukraine to join NATO and that there's not unanimity about it. What is your reaction?
Well, let's look at, how ready we are for NATO. And there are three levels of that readiness. One is values and democracy and freedom. And I think that's where Ukraine is not only ready, we're fighting for these values on the battlefield right now. And we always fought for our democracy throughout a number of revolutions and, in our recent history. On the second level of the readiness of our army and armed forces, I think also the whole world is seeing how our brave defenders are repelling the much larger army, much brutal army, Russian army. So we're using a number of NATO equipment. We're battle tested. And I think, there is no, and President Biden said it himself, that our armed forces are, at a very ready stage, With regard to all the reforms, we have started the reforms in 2013 after we finally got rid of the Russian-led, owned government in Ukraine. And we've done a number of reforms that led to us being candidate to the European Union. And one day, we're positive, will also lead us into full membership in NATO. So, look, we understand that there are a lot of reforms we still have to do. We are doing them even now on the battlefield. And during this time, we implemented 13 annual national plans, like NATO calls them, and all of them were positively assessed. So we are ready to work toward this membership. We are talking about the open door and actually an invitation.
And I hear your measured optimism that this will happen eventually, but what is your sense of the timeline, and what if you don't see any progress in that direction in 3 to 6 months? When do you expect there to be some movement around this, Ambassador?
Look, the first time the doors of NATO opened to us was in 2008. We have been very patient since then, but not just patient, working towards it. And I think on the timeline, we have to ask all the NATO members, not Ukraine. I mean, we have this in our hearts, we have it in our constitution, and we are working very actively on the reforms that are needed for that. But of course, NATO is a family. It requires consensus decision. All of them have to agree, and we will work tirelessly for tomorrow's summit, but also right after that. So, look, this is a value choice. It's not something that we can either choose it or not. For us, this is the choice of democracy and values.
And Ambassador, as you know, there's been some discussion about providing Ukraine with the same type of security guarantees as the U.S. provides to Israel, for example. Would that go far enough for Ukrainians, or does that stop short of what ultimately you would want to see?
Look, I don't know. It's still under discussion, so I'm not in a position to comment it. Of course, we would welcome security guarantees. In no way it's a replacement, right? So we see our future in European Union, in NATO. That's a strategic choice for Ukraine. And I believe that we can also add a lot both to European Union and NATO. With regard to guarantees, I mean, of course, we really appreciate all the support that we're getting now, all the weapons support, all the budget support. And I especially want to thank President Biden for this decision to provide us with cluster munitions. They are real help right now. We are fighting on our territory. We will use them very responsibly. But the alternative is killing, torture, and rape of our people who are still under occupation, and Russians who are targeting civilians.
Let me follow up with you on that point. As you know, there are real human rights concerns about these cluster munitions. How concerned are you that civilians ultimately will get hurt or lose their lives, that Ukrainians could get hurt or lose their lives?
Let me tell you, there are a number of human rights concerns that we have in Ukraine because Russians have been specifically targeting civilians since the beginning of this full-fledged war. We have seen cluster munitions, we have seen phosphorus bombs, we have seen targeting of hospitals, residential areas, which goes every day. And today we woke up to the news of a center where the World Central Kitchen feeding station was in Orikhiv, and the Russians specifically targeted that. So the alternative to that is not peaceful life without mines. You know, we are the most mined country, but Ukraine will use it in a very effective and responsible way. We have shown already how when even we're liberating our territories, we are not attacking our civilians. We're trying to do it in a more difficult way, and it's going to be the same with this.
And Ambassador, how concerned are you that the West's support for Ukraine will not last? And how concerned are you about the counteroffensive, the strength of the counteroffensive right now?
Well, I know that our brave defenders, it's difficult, but they are doing everything possible and impossible, and I'm positive that it will be successful. We just need a little bit more weapons for that, and we need more support. And with regard to support, I talk to ordinary Americans every day, and I know that they understand the stakes in this war is not just for Ukraine. They understand that it's about democracy.
But Ambassador, you have heard some Republicans already push back and say, look, we cannot be a blank check for Ukraine. When you hear that kind of language, given the state of the counteroffensive right now, does it make you nervous?
Well, first of all, we never received a blank check. We are reporting on every dollar that we are receiving. We are very diligent about it. We are very grateful for all the support. Second, I want to remind, in 1994, we got rid of the third largest nuclear arsenal in exchange for the guarantees, which turned out to be assurances. And, now that enabled, us not to have the nuclear weapons, but in a sense, Russia attacked us in 2014 and now in 2022. And plus, the implications of this, again, I think it's in the national interest of Ukraine, but also in the national interest of the United States to show that democracies can support themselves, can defend themselves, and that international law still exists, that one brutal aggressor, nuclear power, cannot simply offend unprovokedly a peaceful neighbor. And this is what happened.
Ambassador, just finally, do you expect President Zelensky to appear at the NATO summit in person to plead for more support, more aid in person, as we have seen him do recently?
Well, we will see tomorrow. It's just days before that. So, as you know, I'm our ambassador here, so I know when my president is coming here. But we definitely look forward to very constructive discussions in NATO.
Not ruling out the possibility, I hear.
Yes.
Okay. Ambassador Markarova, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your perspective. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.